Dotonbori in Osaka, Japan. Dotonbori is one of the principal tourist destinations in Osaka, Japan, running along the Dotonbori Canal from Dotonboribashi Bridge to Nipponbashi Bridge in the Namba district of the city's Chuo ward. Historically a theater district, it is now a popular nightlife and entertainment area characterized by its eccentric atmosphere and large illuminated signboards. One of the area's most prominent features, a billboard for confectionery company Glico displaying the image of a runner crossing a finishing line, is seen as an icon of Osaka within Japan. Dotonbori traces its history back to 1612, when a local entrepreneur, Yasui Dōton, began expanding the tiny Umezu River, which ran east to west, hoping to increase commerce in the region by connecting the two branches of the Yokobori River, which ran north to south, with a canal. Dōton's project was interrupted when he died defending Toyotomi Hideyori in the ill-fated Siege of Osaka, but his cousins finished the canal in 1615. The new lord of Osaka Castle, Tadaki Matsudaira, named the canal and avenue beside it Dotonbori, even though Dōton had been on the losing side during the siege. The character of Dotonbori became defined in 1621 when the Tokugawa shogunate instituted urban planning, designating Dotonbori as the entertainment district of Osaka. By 1662, the avenue boasted 6 kabuki theaters and 5 bunraku theaters, as well as the unique Takeda Karakuri mechanical puppet theater. Many restaurants and cafes were built to cater to the flood of tourists and entertainment seekers pouring nightly into Dotonbori. Over the years, declining interest in traditional forms of entertainment led to the closing of most of Dotonbori's original attractions. Its 5 remaining theaters were bombed and destroyed during World War II. Dotonbori can be pretty overwhelming, especially when it's your first time visiting, because there is so much to see. There's no need to fear. Here's a quick guide to introduce you to some of the recommended places you don't want to miss while in Dotonbori. 1. Glico's Running Man Signboard, Osaka's symbol. You've probably already seen pictures of this famous Dotonbori signboard. It is a billboard for Glico, a famous Japanese food company. Ever tried Pocky? People usually take photos on the bridge with Glico's signboard in the background. This is a must if it's your first time to Dotonbori. 2. Koo Hideyori Building. Have you ever seen this guy? He has rounded glasses and a colorful outfit. His name is Koo Hideyori Taro, a drummer who was installed for advertisement purpose and is the symbol of Dotonbori, and even Osaka. Osaka is known as a city of Koo Hideyori, meaning ruin oneself by extravagance in food. Osaka is historically a city of merchants, and this has greatly impacted its food culture. We sure are grateful for that, because Osaka has some darn good food. The drummer is located in front of the entrance to Dotonbori Zaza, a well-known venue for live comedy shows in Dotonbori. Also inside are many shops where you can buy Osaka and Dotonbori souvenirs. There is a store called Glicoya, which sells snacks produced by Glico. Pocky please. If you are interested in trying a huge variety of Japanese snacks, definitely check it out. Japanese snacks and candies are probably some of the most appreciated souvenirs, and this is a great place to stock up while you're in Dotonbori. Another souvenir store worth stopping into is Ichibarian, which sells a variety of local and quirky souvenirs. Even if you don't buy anything, it's fun just to browse through the collection of Osaka and Dotonbori themed items. Can you find Osaka's symbol, the drummer boy? 3. Dōtonbori River Cruise, awesome sightseeing in Osaka. If you are walking down the street of Dotonbori, you will likely see a yellow boat cruising the river. Purchase a ticket, 900 yen for adults and 400 yen for children, and you too can have a relaxing river cruise in the middle of Dotonbori. It's open from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. on weekdays and 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on weekends. This is a relaxing way to see a lot of Osaka's tourist spots all at once. 4. Daruma. Daruma is a really famous kushikatsu store in Osaka and Dotonbori. In case you didn't know, kushikatsu is one of the many signature foods of Osaka. Meat or vegetables are deep-fried on skewers and eaten with kushikatsu sauce. An important rule to keep in mind when you are eating kushikatsu is that you cannot dip kushikatsu into the sauce more than once. This is because the sauce is not single-use, it will be used by the next person to sit at that place. 2. 5. Pablo. Pablo is famous and popular cheesecake store in Osaka. They have several branches throughout the city, including a large storefront in Dotonbori. Since it is so popular, there is usually a long line. Don't forget to check out their seasonal menu. In May, they offer a chestnut and red bean green tea cheesecake tart, and in June have a peach and yogurt cream cheese tart. There is also a limited menu at different branches, so make sure to check those out before you leave Osaka. 2. 6. Konaman Museum. Konaman Museum is a place where you can eat, make, and experience Tako Yaki, Osaka's soul food. What does that mean, exactly? Well, on the first floor of this Dotonbori shop, Tako Yaki is sold for eating. However, on the second floor, there is a space where you can make your own fake Tako Yaki using wax, just like you see in display cases outside of some Tako Yaki restaurants. This means you can bring back a replica of Osaka's famous food for your friends to see. People from Osaka really do love their Tako Yaki, and Dotonbori has its fair share of great Tako Yaki joints. 7. Koo Koo Roo. If you are looking for some cutting-edge, delicious Tako Yaki in Dotonbori, Koo Koo Roo is the place to go. This is a very famous and popular Tako Yaki store in Osaka that shouldn't be missed. The shop's signature menu item is Bikuri Tako Yaki, an original Osaka Tako Yaki that has octopus legs sticking out. Also worth trying is their Akashi Yaki, which is similar to, but slightly different from Tako Yaki, since you eat it with dashi, Japanese soup stock, soup. Yum! Another creative and original menu item is their black Tako Yaki balls. Since Tako Yaki is so famous in Osaka, a lot of restaurants such as Koo Koo Roo offer an original take on this classic dish. This is definitely one Dotonbori restaurant that shouldn't be passed up. 8. Kanidaraku. This is another outstanding and iconic signboard in Dotonbori. The huge crab is the signboard for Kanidaraku, a famous restaurant featuring, you guessed it, crab cuisine. You can eat in, or grab some crab street food and walk around Dotonbori. There are branches all over Osaka and other parts of Japan, but the Dotonbori location is the original and first Kanidaraku store to open in Japan. 9. Don Quixote. Don Quixote is like the Walmart of Japan, and is a popular store that sells just about everything at a cheap price. The Dotonbori location is special because of its huge, oblong, yellow Ferris wheel. You've gotta go inside if you've never been to a Don Quixote before, and the Ferris wheel unique to this Dotonbori location is also a must-ride. 10. Angiehakusho. Angiehakusho is a small alleyway that runs parallel to Dotonbori. The alley is paved with paving stones and is lined with cute little shops and restaurants, giving it an old-fashioned vibe. Wander down the alley until you arrive at the temple which this street is named after. 11. Hozenji. Hozenji is a fairly small temple hidden in the middle of Osaka, down the aptly named Angiehakusho. The main attraction of this temple is an old statue of a Buddhist deity which people call Mizuke Fudu. Years ago, people started a tradition of pouring water onto the statue while making a wish, Because of this, the statue is covered in moss, giving it an awesome appearance. Why not make a wish yourself? Dotonbori is a really fun place to walk around. It is really close to Namba and Shinsaibashi stations, too, so if you have time, those areas are also worth checking out. Hope you have a great time in Dotonbori and in Osaka. Like us and join us at Extreme Collections for more fun and knowledge.